Welcome to FitBody Lifestyle, the show where we dive deep into the world of fitness, health, business, relationships, and the art of living a balanced life. I'm Jami.
And I'm Greg, and we're here to give you the benefit of our experiences in the fitness and bodybuilding industry, the corporate world, running a business, personal development, and building healthy relationships.
Whether you're sweating it out in the gym, hustling in your business, or seeking balance in your everyday life, you're in the right place.
So lace up those sneakers and grab that water bottle, and let's get ready to transform our minds, our bodies, and our lives.
Welcome back to FitBody Lifestyle, and our fusion hack for today. It just happens to be Thanksgiving Day. So I want to start by saying how thankful I am for everybody who's listening and watching and taking part in our podcast. It's the feedback that we've gotten has just really touched my heart. I mean, I bump into people on a regular basis at shows and events and things like that where people, tell me how much they love the podcast. And I just want to start by saying how grateful I am for that.
That's a great place to start. I was going to start by telling you how grateful I am for you. Because you have made my life just the most amazing thing. And I have told everyone that I had a blessed childhood because I was chosen by the two most amazing parents that anybody could ever have, which is choking me up a little bit because I missed them. And honey, you have been that and more to me. You're my everything, and so I don't know.
Is this going to be the crying show?
Well, apparently it is, and you know how much I like that. So I just really am grateful for you, and I know this has been a challenging year in a lot of ways, but I don't know anybody else I would rather face those challenges with than you, and you make me want to be a better human every day. So thank you. I'm most grateful for you. And then, the list goes on. And I think what we want to do today is talk a little bit about gratitude and the attitude of gratitude. I don't know that we're going to go into specific people per se, because there are so many. And I don't think we have time in a Fusion Hack to talk about all the people that we are grateful for. But we will talk about groups of people that we're grateful for. So we can do that.
Well, and I just want to say, that is my favorite thing about the Thanksgiving holiday is oh my gosh, I feel like it's going to be so emotional. It's just it's a time just to hit the pause button and to acknowledge the people and the things that we are grateful for in our lives. And like you said, I mean, life has ups and downs. I mean, there's good days, there's bad days, there's stressful days, there's hard days, there's fun days, there's all these days, and, when we get to this point where we get to take this pause and look at the accumulation of our lives as a whole and what we have to be grateful for, it's a special thing, and when you're in that place of gratitude, it's hard to feel negative. It's really a tool for me in my life in general when I start feeling like I'm getting to a spot where I'm kind of spiraling or getting negative thoughts. It's a natural thing we do as human beings. And if when I recognize I do this, bringing that state of gratitude back and thinking about all the amazing things that I get to experience in my life, it really does help. It helps a lot. It helps to reframe.
It helps reframe. And I was going to go in the same direction. So I'm wearing my Giver's Gain shirt today from Rapport Leadership International and one of our favorite classes, which is Power Communication. And the notion of gratitude, the science and psychology around gratitude is affecting your mood and affecting your life is really, I don't think it's even disputed. I think it makes a difference. I have a gratitude journal. Our daughter has a gratitude journal. And it makes a difference when you express that thing. It's so easy to think about what you don't have instead of focusing on the things that you do. And you said the right word, which is things I get to do. Not things I have to do, but things I get to do. And that's why Thanksgiving is by far and away my favorite holiday of the year, because it's the holiday where the title, Thanksgiving, giving thanks. It's right there. Now, I would advocate and encourage everybody to take a moment every day to think about what you're grateful for and to express that gratitude every day. But there is only one dedicated holiday that says it in the name, which is giving thanks. And so that's an opportunity to maybe make up a little bit and hopefully establish a new routine and a new habit for yourself about taking that forward and recognizing that, look, I don't need to wait for the the third Thursday of every November to give thanks for the things around me. I can do that every day. I can tell the people around me how much they mean to me. I can tell them, what they do to impact my life positively. And you guys know I put that challenge out about texting somebody just spontaneously. This is, again, I'm going to renew that and ask you to do that on Thanksgiving. Expand that circle, tell the people that you're thankful for them, but don't just do it on Thanksgiving, do it every day.
Well, and one of the things I do love about the fact that Thanksgiving Day does kick off the holiday season is, let's be real, the holidays can be really stressful for a lot of people for a lot of reasons, whether it be family dynamics, whether it be financial constraints. There's just so many things that can cause stress during the holidays. So if we can kick off the holidays with a Thanksgiving that's really centered around, what we're talking about, gratitude, and thinking about what we have to be thankful for in our lives, I think it can help to, balance out some of the stressors that can come. They're going to come. And, we don't get along sometimes with certain family members or,
we love them.
Right.
We love them nonetheless. Yeah.
Right. Or just the stress of if you're the one hosting or, whatever the situation is, just allowing yourself to come back to that place of gratitude and, hopefully enjoy it and have a smooth holiday.
And the mental well-being aspect I will add to this is this, because the holidays are so stressful. I mean, the data definitely shows, and I don't think there's any shocker for anybody, but suicide rates go up around the holidays every year. So it's a time of great stress. It's a time that can produce great depression. It's a time that you need to really be mindful. If you are feeling any of those thoughts, please reach out. Suicide hotline at a minimum, if you're having suicidal ideations, if you are having stress and depression around that time period, I can't advocate enough for therapy and how much of a difference that can make. If that's not available to you or you're not willing to do that, find a trusted friend and really confide in them and be vulnerable. Sharing and talking about those thoughts that you're having and the stresses that you may be feeling is an opportunity for you to be vulnerable with somebody. It's an opportunity for you to be grateful for the person that you confide in. It can really make a difference for your holiday. But just recognize where you are, mentally check in with yourself and what you're going through and what you're thinking. It can be the most wonderful time or it can be the most difficult time, and you're at choice to figure out which one you want it to be, because you can make choices to help you set yourself up for success.
And we're not mental health professionals, so if you are experiencing some of the things that Greg's talking about, then definitely reach out to somebody who is a mental health professional, because like you said, like a lot of things do bubble up to the surface during the holidays, and there's lots of data that shows that. So we just want to encourage you to do that. And, if you don't have a lot of family or you don't get along with your family, build your own
chosen family.
Your own chosen family. We do a Friendsgiving every year, and it keeps growing as we,
Yes, it does.
as we collect more folks that we just, we meet and we really, enjoy and care about. And I feel like a lot of people, it used to be more, people, were born in a certain area and stayed in that certain area and your whole family was there. And I think more and more, we are moving around and, a lot of times we're not, close to family, or, we may not have, a family that we can spend it with. So, don't be afraid to reach out to others that, if we find out somebody doesn't have plans for the holiday, we're like, come to our place.
Come on to our place.
Yeah. So, reach out to those people so that you can, surround yourself. Don't isolate yourself.
And I think that struggle is that if I've been alone for the holidays, and it's hard. It's very hard. And recognizing that that's a choice that you can make. And you can find people around you. And I think I found a lot of people are just too prideful to say, hey, look, I got no place to go for the holidays. And just putting that out there for some friends, you'd be surprised how many people will welcome you into their home. I know we have done that, and we enjoy that. I mean, that's one of the things that I look forward to. And so maybe with that, we can bridge into really the hack. There's a lot of stuff there. Thank you for reminding people that we are not mental health professionals. and we advocate strongly for that field and for that discipline because it's such a help in these circumstances in particular. But let's talk about our hack for today,
Yeah.
which is really just we want to share with you one of our family traditions that we do every year, and we're going to do it this year, which is just going around the table and having everybody take a moment to express what they are grateful for. And I don't care whether it's a group of 2, whether it's a group of 10, 20, whatever the case may be, but go around the table, and this is your challenge. So this is the challenge we're throwing out to you is whether you do this or do something, taking that moment to really focus on what the purpose and the meaning of this holiday is for you, and telling the people around you. Hopefully I model a little bit of that when we started this by me telling my beautiful bride why I'm so grateful for her, which hopefully I do that every day. But I don't. I work on doing it every day.
You do when you bring me my coffee.
Well, there you go. I bring your coffee. That's an action that produces that gratitude. But take a moment to tell the people around you why they matter. And some people will tell it to the table. Some people will pick somebody specific at the table and say why they are important to them. You can say why you're grateful for in the world, whatever the case may be. But just expressing that gratitude out loud has a ton of power. I always leave those times just feeling so fulfilled, not just because of what I shared, but because of what I hear other people sharing.
Yeah, and that's absolutely our hack. And like you said, I mean, I think, every day thinking about what we're grateful for is really great. And this opportunity to say it out loud brings a lot of power to those things. And, and it's wonderful to get to hear other people talk about what they're grateful for. And I think it brings us all together and makes us all feel closer. So hopefully everybody will get a chance to do this, even if they aren't able to be, physically with family, whether they're deployed or if something else is going on, you can even reach out and have a phone call or send a note, and say, hey, I just wanted to let you know I'm grateful for you. And you had mentioned that too, like, reach out to people that you care about and let them know, because it feels good. It feels good just to let people know that you care about them. And so, yeah, I think it's a great hack. And, we're definitely going to, enjoy talking about what we're grateful for this year. But I'm absolutely so grateful for you, grateful for our kids and for our family, and grateful for, the amazing, team that we're surrounded, the community that, we're continuing to build, and, grateful for, our listeners. And I mentioned that at the beginning, like I'm truly, truly grateful each and every time, somebody comes up and says hi and, tells me maybe something that, one of the episodes that touched them, and things like that. So, it really means a lot. And, we're here, really wanting to share our hearts and, let you know a bit about us, and hopefully, provide some thoughts and some ideas as to how, to make life better. So I'm grateful to be able to be here and do it.
And if you are a service member or first responder and you are working or deployed the day of Thanksgiving, first of all, you have our intense gratitude. Thank you for being on that wall. Thank you for protecting and serving all of us in a higher purpose than anybody can imagine. And so we are incredibly grateful for you. Hug the people around you. Again, I've been in service and been on those holidays where my fellow soldiers were everything. So maybe it's a question of whether you want to hug them or not, but I would hug them, or I would hug each other. But and if you're a first responder out there patrolling and just making sure that we're all safe, or working in the hospitals, or
Thank you.
doing any of those things, just thank you. You have our intense gratitude, because you're the reason why we're able to do this. And it's a heavy burden that you carry, and never, ever underestimate the amount of gratitude that we have for that service. So I think we can wrap this up.
Yes.
Yeah? So remember to like, comment, subscribe, leave your reviews, and remember the 3 B's. Be good to yourself.
Be good to each other.
And be safe. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for tuning in to FitBody Lifestyle. We hope today's episode has left you feeling motivated and equipped to tackle your fitness goals, business challenges, and the daily dance of life. Remember to value progress over perfection. Life's tough enough alone. Find the chosen family around you to help you along the way.
If you enjoyed today's episode, we'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and leave us a review on your favorite streaming platform. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at FitBodyFusion.